Okay, let's do this. So we've got this jar. We let it sit. When I say let it sit, I only mean like 2-3 minutes. The fat really separates quickly and you don't want it to start getting hard. You want it soft enough or pliable enough that it goes right down the strainer. So all of this goop that you saved from your fat goes straight into the chicken bucket. If you have chickens, you all have to have a chicken bucket. That goes aside. Now we have all of this. Do you see that little broth that's broth on the bottom, or bone broth or whatever. Okay, there you go. We are going to strain it again. Very simple. We're going to move it aside and we're going to do the same thing. That's it. That is it. That is it. It is now officially Schmatzl. So you cap it and label it, please. If you're going to put it somewhere, don't forget to label it because it looks kind of weird. And let me show you what it's going to look like. It's going to look like this. This is clarified Schmatzl. And how are you going to use it? Oh my gosh, you're going to use it just like you would use olive oil or lard. I have not made tortillas yet with it, but I will, just because I think that would be fun. So you put it in the refrigerator, store it in the fridge. I use it when I am roasting my veggies. I take a big spoonful of it, and instead of using olive oil, which costs money, I take a big spoonful of it, put it on my pan, and then I season all my veggies, throw them all on, and rummage them all through until they're coated in this. It is delicious. And you know what? Stick with me, because we're going to make butter out of it too. Right? You just went, what? And I'm like, I found the recipe. I am going to try it and we'll taste it and we'll see if it tastes good, right? But I got to make buttermilk biscuits first because it just sounds like it would fit. Okay, let me know what you guys think of this. Seriously, I threw all of my chicken fat away. I was literally feeding my chicken fat back to my girls, and I was yelling at them for being so porky. Now I'm like, bulk up, girls. Come on, get some fat on you, because this is free, like free food. There you go. I am going to keep this lid slightly ajar so it's just barely on, and I'm going to stick it in the freezer, and once it is frozen, then I'm going to tighten the lid. So I'm going to be very careful with it today while it's in the freezer so I don't spill it. But first I got to label it. Nobody wants to try to play the guessing game. Oops. Oh, and don't try it with a Costco rotisserie chicken, because you don't get hardly any fat at all. Like maybe a tablespoon. It's like totally not worth the process. And next, we're going to do the skins. We're going to make Schmatzl with the skins. That is a different process. This is the easy part one process.